everybody, I'm Steph.
Michael.
And today we're checking out Last Aurora.
Last Aurora.
Ro.
I have a niece named Aurora. I call her Ro.
Ro.
I think my sister calls her Rory, and I call her Ro.
Okay.
So.
That's what we're going to call this game, I guess.
Last Ro. From Aries Games.
Yeah.
So yeah, it's actually been a little bit since we played this.
Yeah, it's true.
But yeah, I felt like tonight was the right night to bring this out. Yes, as you say. So this Aries is known for this little miniature,
a lot of miniature games,
spaceship games, and things like that.
X-Wing, I think, and
yeah. So did they do X-Wing as well?
I thought so.
I don't know.
I don't remember, but they have a lot of different like mini games, kind of like not Euro games.
Right. This, no minis, totally a Euro.
Yeah.
So yeah.
Which is totally not what it looks like.
Right. This looks like there'd be little speeder minis and combat and stuff, but no, it's very much.
I mean, there is combat.
But not like this, really.
I just wouldn't expect it. So this is what unexpected. So we're letting you know right ahead.
Pleasure, yes.
Yeah. That it's different than what you might think it is.
Right.
Which is cool. I like that.
Very much has Euro goodness in it.
And there's a lot of theme.
Yeah. So basically, what are we trying to do? We are trying to go through 3 different regions to try to get to the base to get to this ship so we can sail off. Unfortunately, we've got all sorts of raiders that we will encounter along the way.
Unfortunately.
So we are trying to get our convoys there. We can add on different trailers onto our vehicles, and we can carry along people and specialists with us, and supplies and ammo and whatnot.
As you can imagine,
very much a resource manager.
Supplies, yeah.
Yes, lots and lots of supplies.
It's kind of a survival game.
It is a survival game, yeah. Because as you go along, you are going to. So, like, you could end up with this rusty container, which can hold a couple of things, and that rusty container could get shot up. So anything in those spots could get shot up full of bullet holes.
Yeah.
So
that's not good.
That's not good. But yeah, it's good to be able to get those trailers along the way. Let's go ahead and take a look at this, and I will try my best to remember how to play this game. So I don't just stumble through the rules. Now, here's the game board where we are starting in the valley, going through the coast, and then to the bay area, where this boat is going to be slowly making its way out of the bay. And if we don't get there, if we don't catch the boat, it's going to leave. So, we asked, did we ask who was going first?
Yes.
Yes, it's me, right?
I thought so, yeah.
Yeah, so I'm going to switch that up. Now, there's a very particular setup that we have on here. Each of us starts off with a leader and a co-pilot, and they each have their have an ability on them. And we are going to be using these cards, moving them over to our exhausted zone. Then they will go to the rest zone, and then back over to our active zone over the course of multiple turns. You can spend food in order to move them around, but we'll explain that here in a little bit. As you can see, I believe it's a food to move it from the exhausted over to the rest zone.
Basically allowing you to use them in the immediate next turn.
Yeah, instead of having to wait a whole cycle for them to rest.
Yeah.
So, there are 5 phases in each game round: exploration, then rest, then movement, fire weapons, and end of round, all of which is at the top of your handy dandy. It's not really a player aid, it's actually your player board.
Yeah, it's our player board.
Yeah, so during the exploration phase, we are going to interact with the cards in the exploration zone in reverse turn order. Now, this is actually really important that the turn order is going, the phase order is going to switch based on the phase that we're in. So for movement and firing weapons, we're going in reverse turn order. For exploration, we're going in. Oh,
Proper
so
turn order.
we should be like this then.
It depends on what you're going first for.
In reverse turn order, each player takes a turn in exploration. So this might be reverse turn order now. It's because if I'm first, then that means we're going in reverse turn order. You can see the arrow here on exploration. So then after all players have taken a turn, the turn order is checked again. Each player takes another turn, etc. You're going to keep taking turns this way as long as you have survivors in the active zone. When we run out of survivors in the active zone, we're done with exploration. Oh yeah, here it says on turn order. Reverse turn order, the leftmost one goes.
Gotcha.
And when you go forward turn order, see that doesn't make sense to me that forward is this way and backward is this way, because we are going forward this way on the map. I don't know. Maybe it could have been flip-flopped, but hey, that was their design decision.
Yep.
So to explore, you're going to choose a card in the exploration zone that is not an enemy. Notice we already have one enemy out here, right? There's these rider wolves.
I know.
So you see the little enemy thing here. These are some the big enemies, right?
It's called loot.
Loot. Gotcha. So you're going to choose one or more survivor cards in your zone, so that their exploration skill values is equal to or greater than this number here. 1, 2, 2, 2, 3. And then you are going to do the action related to the chosen card, and that's mandatory. And then you can do the bonus action that's on top of whatever zone it's in. So you're going to, if it's a survivor like this preacher, you get to move him over. Move the used survivors card, to the exhausted zone. So let's say I use the leader to get this preacher guy. I'm going to move him over to the exhausted zone. If any food tokens are on the card, you can move the tokens to the reserve. And if the exploration card that we interacted with was taken or discarded, we slide all the other ones over to take the spot. And we're going to reveal a new card from the exploration deck to go on that spot.
I had to set this exploration deck up specifically for 2 players.
Oh, okay. Well, that's good.
So that's something just to note.
During your turn, you can discard food tokens. That's these orange tokens, if I am not mistaken. You can discard these from your convoy. For every food token you spend, you can move a survivor from exhausted to rest. Or you can increase the exploration skill of one survivor by 1 point for the turn. So if I wanted to deal with the preacher with this co-pilot, I could use a food to do so.
Yeah, that's good. Now, you don't want to do it willy-nilly because they
right. Food is precious.
Yeah, food is good.
So there are 4 different types of card actions. You could gather resources or objects. And I'm trying to look and see if there's anything on there. So, if you've got any resource or object tokens from a location card, which we don't have those on here, but there are certain cards that will have maybe some food or some ammo or some fuel. And these will actually be in the corners of the card. And you can take, one of the 2 blocks on the card and take all of the resources and objects in that corner of the card.
Yeah.
And you'll put all of the stuff in your convoy. If you don't have enough room in your convoy, you're just going to have to ditch the stuff to the reserve. And then you're going to, there's any object tokens on there. Where are the object tokens?
I think it's these white ones.
The little white ones. If there are any object tokens on there, you're going to draw the same number of cards from the objects deck. Steph's pointing to them over there. And if there are no resource tokens on the card, you're just going to ditch that card. Because once both halves of the card have been taken, then it disappears. Yeah. The other side is, if I took the first side, the second side will stay until I or Steph takes the rest of them. There are also some location card effects. For example, if you go and get some food from a location card, it might say you have to take bullets, which you're going to put on your convoy. And that's going to shoot whatever's in that spot, whether it be a fuel or it's not going to explode, not like the movies. Or a food or a survivor. Hey, if it's a survivor, you're going to have to kill one of your survivors.
Yeah, one of your people.
Look at these cool little dudes.
Hey, Mom.
Hi, Mom. Look at the cool dude. He's so cool. It might say that you're going to have to take a contamination marker because places are irradiated. So this is like a post-nuclear future.
Yes.
There are also red stars, which means that you must move your fame counter down a space on the fame track. Now, this is usually like, oh, you have found some innocent survivors going along and they've got food and you can steal it from them. But it's going to cost you some fame to do so. That means you're moving down the track. If you increase fame, going up the track to get those nice, tasty stars.
Stars are really hard to get, so getting stars is usually better.
Usually good. Now, if you're at the top already and you get another star, you can instead repair. If you're at the bottom and it says go down, you see the little bullet hole there, guess what you have to do?
Take a hit.
You take a hit. Someone's out to get you.
It's not when you enter the space, it's when you go further.
Right, when you go further down.
Yeah.
Like when you're at the bottom and you lose one.
Yeah.
That's what I was trying to say.
Yeah.
So, when you draw a card from the objects deck, you look at it, you put it face down on your board. Notice it says max 3 right here. So you can only have a maximum of 3 objects. If you have a 4th object, you'll have to discard it or immediately use one of your objects. So you can temporarily, for a split second, hold a 4th object, but you must immediately use one to get rid of, so you're not violating the max 3 rule.
Yep.
So what else can you do? You can improve your convoy. Well, hey, we've got 2 rusty containers and a camper here. So that's sort of cool. The rusty containers, you'll notice that you can put anything in those slots, but there's only 2 slots. The camper has 3 slots, but there are certain things you can put there. You can put people in those first 2 spaces, and you can only take bullet holes where there is a little armor spot. That's, it's good to have that you've got a spot just for armor, but it can basically only hold 2 things, just like the rusty container can.
That's true.
But it can hold the damage, which,
that's true.
Hey, better
and we
than
can
nothing.
only have up to 2 containers on our
2
convoy
extra
at this
trailers.
point, but we can upgrade things later.
Right. So you notice that the towing capacity you've got a towing capacity on the truck. So you can have a certain number of trailers based on what this can tow. The towing capacity here, you can see you can have the truck and 2 trailers. So we could have 1 more with the truck that we have. We could get a bigger truck, it might go slower. We could get a faster truck that's not able to carry as many trailers. So you can see that you got the speed on here. My speed is 2.
Yep.
So I could get a truck that goes faster.
Yep.
But it might not hold the same amount of things. There are certain things it can do, certain things it can't. So, you might end up getting a device, which we are going to put on the truck or trailer card. Each truck or trailer can hold 1 device. I probably will need more room up at the top.
Oh, that's true.
At some point, but I'll find a way to deal with it. But it actually goes on top of, and it actually looks graphically as if it's on top of that truck or trailer. So that's sort of cool. Usually they are things like a place to carry extra people, maybe a gun of some sort.
Yeah, a lot of weapons.
A lot of weapons,
that help do other things.
Right. Might just be a storage area that you can put a whole bunch of food and stuff. It could just be something to take damage.
Yeah.
So, but yeah, you can only hold 1 per tractor, 1 per truck or trailer. And if you get more than you can hold, you can discard 1, put it on. Yeah. So, a very dark game. It doesn't look like a Steph game, Mom says. So, and like I had mentioned before, you can also recruit a survivor. When you get the survivor, the one that you use goes to the exhausted zone. This dude would go to the rest zone. This preacher guy. And he's pretty cool. In the exploration phase, when you explore with the preacher, you ignore the bad fame result on a chosen card.
Nice.
Because he's a preacher. He would never do anything bad.
That's
he
true.
convinces the people to give him his food, I guess. So, if you do an encounter card, you have to do what the encounter card text says. Now, you can also do the bonus actions. These are optional. No, are the bonus actions optional? Let me look here. Yes, optional. The bonus action shown in the exploration zone that you are in. So, you can repair or heal a contamination on here. Heal up to 2 contamination from 1 or more survivor cards. So you could heal 2 from 1 or 1 from 2.
It's only with the people that you use, though?
Involved in the action, that is correct.
So, like, if I needed a 4 for whatever reason, I could use both of these people to do a 4 action. Not that we need a 4 action, but...
That is, yeah. So
if I had this 2 and this 1, I could spend both of them as a 3.
Right. Or you could still move the 3 and the 1, and if they are both contaminated, you can clear up their contaminations.
Yeah, that's true.
So you can spend more than.
You can spend, yeah.
So, 2 damage, repair 2 damage, gain a food and add a damage counter,
And hit,
or gain an ammo and gain a damage counter.
Yep.
So you're going to get shot at if you do that.
Yep.
And last but not least, gain a fuel, but also gain a contamination to a survivor card. Some survivor's going to have to go into the contaminated zone and pull out some fuel.
Get the fuel.
Yes. So, there are abilities on several of these survivors. Like the leader has an exploration phase ability. The co-pilot has a movement phase ability. You will just need to have them in your active area in order to use them. So if you want to be able to use the co-pilot in the movement phase, you don't want to use her in the exploration phase.
Right.
So, if all players have no survivors in the active zones, the exploration phase will end immediately. Oh, if you choose to pass, you must move one of your survivor cards from your active zone to your rest zone. Then you can remove damage counters equal to the exploration skill of the card you removed. So if I wanted to remove 3 damage, pass and remove 3 damage, I can move that leader over. He's in the rest zone, so he's going to come back rather quickly.
He always goes to the rest zone anyway.
Oh, this guy does, yes.
Yeah.
That's his ability.
His ability, yeah.
For exploration phase, correct. Just using him as an example of what...
Yeah, of course.
Yeah. During phase 2, you are going to rest. Optionally feed your survivor cards that we talked about with the exhausted zone, rest zone, whatever. Then you're going to move everything from the rest zone to your active zone, everything from exhausted to rest. That's basically cycling everything through. Then we're going to do movement. That's moving the convoy tokens down the road. Convoy. All right, Rubber Duck. For those of you who know the movie. Anyway. Check to see if you have a survivor token on your truck. If there's no survivor token on your truck, not the trailer, the truck, you can't drive it.
There's nobody
Pretty
there.
obvious,
There's
right?
Nobody there.
Thematic. You spend 1 fuel from anywhere in your convoy. Those are these purple round ones. And then you're going to move your token on the road board equal to or less than your movement speed, which for our starting off trucks is a 2.
Woo.
You can also get bonuses from the character abilities and whatever. You can also spend extra fuel. For every extra fuel you spend, let's say I had 2 fuel here, I could move 2 for the first fuel and then 1 for each additional fuel. So I could go 3 if I want. If I want to get ahead of you for some reason.
And your co-pilot if you have her active.
That's correct. The co-pilot says on the movement phase, your truck gains +1 speed. And if you're 6 or more spaces behind the leading player, you're going to gain an extra +1 speed.
That's pretty far behind, though.
That's pretty far behind. By the shortest path available. Now, there are shortcuts going through the snow on several different places. Like right here, for example, where instead of going around this way, it takes 2 spaces. It's just 1 space if you can get over that mountain. How do you get over that mountain? Well, you got to have tracks instead of tires.
Yeah.
So if your convoy has that symbol, you can go right over that mountain and hopefully catch up. There's another one down here.
If you have the tracks,
another one over there.
It actually usually means you're going slower that I've seen. But there are cards that we haven't seen before.
Right, but it also, usually you can carry a lot of things with those tracked vehicles. At the end of the movement phase, we update the turn order table. Whoever's convoy is in front will move to the rightmost position.
Gotcha.
So that's first, being in the rightmost position.
I think what it's trying to get at, why it's in this order, is
we are closer this way.
Yeah.
I gotcha.
That makes sense.
Yeah, thematically, I guess it does.
Yeah.
So, phase 4 is the fire weapons phase. We must resolve the attacks of all of the revealed enemies. If there's at least one enemy card in the exploration zone, ta-da, there is.
No.
Then there is an ambush. Then convoys will fire. Each player can attack enemies in the same region as your convoy token. And then enemies will fire. In each region occupied by an enemy, the convoys are attacked. So we're going to move the enemy above the region of the road where the front convoy counter is located. We actually don't have the room up there, up at the top, but we'll just put him like sort of on the board a little bit if we can. I bumped the tokens around a little bit.
Maybe we'll just kill it.
Well, you hope so. So the like this one has an ambush ability. Each convoy receives a bullet in the lower area. Now, what this means is, picture 8 cards lined up in this 2x4 configuration. 4 trailers with 4, what do they call these? Devices? Yes, devices on top of those things. So they're not going to shoot at the devices. They're going to shoot at the truck and the 4 trailers. The 3 trailers, rather. So you're going to get a bullet hole as the ambush effect on these rider wolves.
That's just for the ambush. That's only when
that's just the
first
ambush.
Comes out. I think we did that wrong, or we fixed it in our game.
I don't remember.
Yeah.
So if there's more than one enemy in that exploration zone, then resolve 1 ambush for each card, starting with the one to the left. And they're going to all move to the same road board region. Then the damage, if the damage might actually say the front 2 vehicles, it might say the back 2 vehicles, it might say just the devices are harmed, but it all depends on what it says on that spot.
Thanks, Weirdness.
Thanks, Weirdness.
Yay!
11 months.
Yay!
We really appreciate you guys.
So excited to have you.
Yeah.
Yay.
Oh, hi.
Oh, hi.
If you've got only completely damaged cards, guess what? You don't take any additional damage. That's the good thing. Well, actually, I should probably say that's the bad thing. Let me see here. Oh, it says, without looking at it, take the top card from the loot deck and place it near the enemy. And there are boxes on this loot card, A, B, C, and D. The first time somebody fires at it, they're going to get to put their token on the A. The next time, someone's going to put it on the B. And that's all that's available for 2 players.
Yeah, then he's dead.
Let me see here. Yeah, it says for 2, use the enemy card to cover the excess box. Oh, so it wants us to put the enemy card
like this.
Like this.
I think the other way, but yeah.
Is it?
Yeah, because there's little people on it.
The other way, like this.
Yeah.
Like, oh, gotcha. Oh, it says it's sort of hard to figure out because we played with 4 players. We didn't have this.
Yeah, I think you have to basically do it so it's like down.
There it is. 2 player, 3 player, 4
there
player. I see it now.
Yeah.
So we played with 4 players when we played.
We played with 3.
We did? No, we played with James and Susan?
With Buck.
Oh, we played with Buck. That's right. Then the convoys will fire. In forward turn order, meaning this direction, each player can spend one or more ammo to attack the enemies in the same region as your convoy token. If you've already passed up that region, or you're not yet to that region, you're not firing at that enemy. So, discard an ammo, choose a weapon that is not damaged and has not already been used this phase.
Right.
Choose the enemy and flip over the top card of the outcome deck. Ta-da, right here. You'll notice that these cards all have different hit locations and stuff, and this is for when they hit us, not for when we hit them. Is that correct?
Yeah.
So, we will turn that over. Are they set up? Can we turn these over?
You can turn them over and shuffle them again.
So it will say what happens when the player hits or the enemy is attacking and they hit. So you can see if you actually have more, if you're spending, if you have more firepower, you're going to do more damage to things. So put this back up here. If you have a bullet hole, then you get to put the damage on those enemies' defense boxes right here. And of course, when you've done 2 damage on a 2-player game, this enemy is going to be killed.
Yeah.
You could also get a jam of your weapon, for example, right here.
Yeah.
And you have to place a damage on the cargo box for the weapon that you use. All of those boxes are called cargo boxes. It's not just for plain old cargo.
Yep.
Or it misses completely, and you don't
That
damage
would be
it.
sad.
You're going to gain a fame point for each attack that inflicts 1 or more damage. Then you're going to move one. You have 2 target counters. You get to move one of them to the first empty spot of the enemy you just hit.
Yep.
And you can keep attacking using a different weapon. And you can just keep going until you're out of weapons or ammo.
We only have 1 weapon right now. So.
Yeah, one little firepower, 1 gun.
Yeah, it's not doing much
Pew,
damage.
pew, pew, pew.
But maybe we'll find something later that will give us more.
And even if we hit, we might not cause any damage.
Right.
We don't know.
Right.
So, like we said, when the boxes are filled up, the enemy is defeated. Then we get to determine which of the players who damaged the enemy gets the loot. We're going to reveal the top card from the outcome deck. And we're going to look. So here's an example of the card. B will get it first. If there was no B, A will get it. And this holds true, C or A, D or C or B or A. So it works no matter how many players you have in the game. Shuffle, shuffle, shuffle.
It's generally the last person to hit, though.
Oh, or the most recent to hit, yes.
Same
yes.
difference, yeah.
Usually, hey. It hasn't been a while, Albatross. You said hi earlier.
Oh, he's talking about weird.
I know. Don't you guys see each other outside of here? I figured you saw each other on the Foob channel.
The Foobie.
Which I have their fabulous It's Your Roll t-shirt, which you can get from the DeFoob store. Do you have that
yeah.
thing, exclamation point, DeFoob?
I think so, yeah.
TF, yeah, you got it.
Maybe not.
I guess you don't. No, there it is. Nightbot was a little slow. Then the enemies are going to fire. Starting from the right side of the board, we're going to reveal an outcome card for each region occupied by at least an enemy. And every convoy in that region is going to take damage from that convoy. It might say damage. It might say ambush, which means you just reapply the ambush effect. If a region contains an enemy that has not been defeated, but there's no convoy tokens, because we said we're getting out of here, then they just get discarded along with their loot. If at least one player has reached or gone beyond the space where the Aurora is, or if the Aurora is beside the 6.
Six rounds.
A white
basically.
or red 6, it says.
Yep.
The game ends and the winner is determined at the end. This is, phase 5 at the end of the round.
Yep.
If there are more than 3 cards or 2 cards in a 2-player game in the exploration zone, we're going to discard the excess card starting with the first slot on the left. Then we're going to slide everything down and then reveal as needed. And that should just be about it. The winner is the player who collected what? The most people?
Fame.
The most trailers?
Fame.
No. Fame. I'm gonna live forever.
Unless we all lose.
Yes, that could also happen. It says it's almost impossible for a player to lose all of his survivors.
Watch me.
Oh no, it says oh yeah. So if we didn't make it there and it's not already out, it goes up a space, and then we look. It doesn't say. Let's see. If no player has reached the ship, each player adds 1 fame point for each convoy card you have that does not have any damage on it. But if at least 1 player has reached the Aurora, everybody gets a fame point for each uncontaminated survivor card that you have. Now, we played Black Angel, which has 2 different scoring conditions like this, but they are vastly different, right? In this game, we're gonna get points for fame points, right? In addition, you get them for undamaged or, uncontaminated. Black Angel is like, you get to score all of these points or all of these points. Basically, if you went for this victory and you got this victory condition, you're not going to get anything, basically. And that basically ruined Black Angel for me. Because everyone was using my dice, they were giving me crystals, and then crystals ended up not scoring in my game. This is not as bad. I think this is the right way to have done it.
Yeah.
The end game condition.
Because points are so few that
the points are, yeah.
You can't really plan. I mean, you can plan, but you can't really plan that well because you just can't. Right.
So you're going to get a fame point, obviously for your stars. You are going to get a fame point for each unused objects. You're going to get fame points on undamaged cargo boxes of your convoy and the abilities of your survivor cards, even if they're not in the active zone. And most importantly, 1 fame for each space ahead of the next person down the line. So if Steph was here and I was here and James was here, then Steph's going to get extra points just based on me, not on where James is. So as long as one of us is trying to catch you, then it keeps your points down.
Yeah.
Because I think I was trying to, no, not James. I was trying to run after Buck. Buck was going pew, straight down the line, and then you caught up, and I did not, I think. If I remember this correctly.
We all sort of caught up at the end somehow.
Yeah, I got around to here. You got up to where Buck was.
Yeah.
So, anyway, most fame points is the winner. If a tie, most forward on the road board is a winner. So you hopped on the Aurora first.
Mm-hmm.
So that.
Hey, Bree.
Hey, Bree. I want to learn how to fly. Hi.
You gonna learn how to fly?
Fame.
I wanna live forever.
That's what she said. She wants to learn how to fly. So I said hi.
Is that the words?
Yeah. She said hi. All right. This is basically it. Oh, I forgot to mention about the things on the board. If you haven't already figured out, if you end your movement point on a space with one of those counters on it, it might be a fuel, it might be an object, it might be a contamination. The only time you don't discard the counters is if it's contamination.
Yeah, of course.
So, yeah. Otherwise, you discard the counter.
So we first do exploration, which I start.
You do start this.
Great.
You get first shot.
I could take the preacher. I don't really have room for the preacher.
What do you mean? You don't have room for the preacher. You got two. You got one slot. I don't have my fuel. I ditched my fuel in my example. You got one spot.
No, but then I get a bonus of food and a bullet.
What?
Meaning I have to put 3 things out.
You don't have to do that.
Well, that's dumb. Why wouldn't I do that?
Don't be dumb.
I should take the rusted container because I remember last game we had a really hard time finding containers and we're like, rusted containers.
All right, so
there's better.
Before we get too deep into it,
yeah,
this game has one huge flaw in it. And here it is. So we've basically got an Act 1, an Act 2, and an Act 3 deck, basically. There are no containers that we saw, at least, in Act 2. I may be proven wrong on this, but all the containers are in 1 and 3. In 1, it's really hard to get and maintain because, you know, your truck can't carry any more than 2. In 3, you might not need them. So, anyway. Or you can use them, and you could have used them all through 2, but you couldn't get them in 1 because there's not that many trucks to get in 1, and there's way too many trailers to get in 3, and it just clogs stuff up. My opinion.
Boo.
What? There's plenty of stuff here.
I think I'm going to take...
Albatross, if it was not so expensive to send you minis to paint, I would send you minis. This? What are you doing? Rusted container?
She gives me +1. I should just leave her here.
Movement. Gives you +1 movement.
Yeah.
Depends on if you want to move or if you want that trailer. That container.
Yeah. I don't know.
Well, it's really hard. You've had all this time, and I'm explaining the rules.
I'll take number 1. Truck.
That's better than number 2.
I could take number 2.
Well, you could. Do you want to? Well, you don't need to repair.
Oh.
So, there you go. Do we immediately move that down? I think we do.
I don't know.
You don't think? You don't know?
I don't remember.
I'm looking. If it's been taken or discarded, slide the other ones to fill the empty slot and reveal a new card. So, yes.
Just put them under there.
I'll put them aside. Do we automatically go to the 2 later or no?
No.
Yeah, werewolves. That's not going to be great. Except the ambush is not bad. Boy, we really need ammo to shoot these.
I'm just not sure we're supposed to slide everything down. I mean, I know you just read it. But then what about the killing things at the end?
All
That's
right.
what I don't
You mean
understand.
at the end of the phase, right?
Yeah.
If there are more than 2 cards in the exploration zone, discard the excess cards starting with the first slot on the left. So, that happens with things like this that you can't attack. Or with objects that will stay, or if there's trailers that neither of us get and they just sit here, right? So if more than 2 remain in the exploration zone.
I just don't understand how there wouldn't be more than 2.
Can you not get the 1 cards? Sorry, guys.
Albatross says, Oh, I'm in contact with a 3D printer guy in my area. He's working on printing 46 minis for me.
Holy mackerel. In batches
Wow.
of 10s.
Nice. That'll
Nice.
keep you busy a while painting.
Yes, absolutely. I'm just so terrible at painting. I don't have the patience. I'm okay at it.
You're okay.
I'm not terrible at it.
Yeah.
It is just.
I'm not sure I have the patience either.
Yeah, I'm just really impatient. I can't answer, but it says to explore. A player must choose one card that is not an enemy, choose one or more survivor cards in his own active zone, do the following, the card and the thing, in any order, move your people to the exhausted zone. If the exploration card that the player interacted with has been taken or discarded, slide everything to the left and reveal a new card to fill the right
it
slot.
seems pretty obvious, so
In the last round of the game, the exploration deck may run out. In this case, if you are not able to completely fill the exploration zone, you can only explore a slot that has a card in it.
Sure.
So I don't know what to tell you as to when it wouldn't happen.
Yeah. All right. That's fine. It just seems a little weird.
So, as it is, I am going to take...
Makes sense because the exploration deck is pretty large.
Yeah. I don't know. I guess I'll take the camper. Lets me get some more peeps. I don't know if that's the right move. That's what I did.
And I'm just going to pass.
Passing it. Supermarket. Oh, we're going to lose the preacher maybe, right? If I don't take it.
Yeah, but I pass and it just goes here.
You pass and it goes there.
And I would repair something, but I don't have anything to repair.
So, if you choose to pass, you must move one to the active zone. If you don't have any more survivors in the active zone, you just pass. You can still play object cards. Well, here's the question. Do I want to send her to get the preacher? I mean, more people are good.
Mm-hmm.
But she will end up in the exhausted zone, and I will not. Let's see. On movement, I'm going first, so I will be able to get this if I choose. If I leave it as it is. Now, she goes over here. Then we rest bringing them over here. So she will be available for me.
If you use her, she would not be.
If I use her, she'll be here.
Unless you feed her.
But if I feed her, then I'm not using her to get the preacher.
Ah.
Because I will be feeding her to increase her number from a 1 to a 2.
Got you.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what would have happened.
Yep.
Oh, there's one of those
we're supposed
item
to
things.
Put this on.
We do put those on. And so that's going to be available for people who get one side of that or the other. Yeah, definitely take care of that 3D printer guy. Buy him spools of filament.
It's pretty cheap, actually.
It is, but make sure to take good care of them. Plus, wear and tear on that 3D printer. I hear that
they go quick.
They go bad quick. So just take good care of your 3D printer guy. My co-designer Russ and my lead playtester James both have. I think Russ has one. James definitely has one. So, yeah. Anyway, it is time for rest. Since I could have gotten the rusty container basically for the cost of the food, but I don't have anywhere to put it. So,
you can only hold 2 containers.
Correct. All right. Rest. I said rest. I said rest.
Rest up.
Rest up. Movement.
Were we killing cards at this time or
Are
at
we
the end of the
killing
round?
cards? End of round.
Okay.
Yeah. There's a thing right here. It says game round.
Yeah, but I don't know when the cards are killed.
Yeah. End of round.
Okay.
Movement.
I'm
gonna spend a fuel.
Oh.
Yeah, I want to get that.
Well, you Don't need that.
What do you mean I don't need it?
Oh, you have to spend a fuel to move your truck at all?
Yes.
Yep.
Yes. What am I?
Gotcha.
I'm not understanding.
I understand.
Now you understand. I'm going to discard it and draw an object card. Now notice if it's unused, it's going to be worth a star. So I keep this face down until I want to use it. Is that correct?
Yeah.
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 Well, sure, I'll do that.
Okay, I'm going to do a similar thing.
Similar? A similo thing?
And go there.
Go where I am?
Yeah?
No.
I have no choice. That's what I got.
That's what you got.
I wasn't 6 spaces behind.
How about the fire weapons phase? Well, this is not going to be good for us because we are going to take a bullet and a bullet. So, a couple of damage on the... Actually, I could probably put them over here for now.
Yeah. You got to bring it down a little bit.
Bring it down a little bit?
Yeah, just underneath.
Oh, because of that.
There you go, like this.
And then the werewolves.
So we get a bullet where?
We get a bullet in the bottom and a bullet in the top, which we don't have a top.
Miss.
Miss. It's like Galaxy Trucker. Miss. I'm taking it right in the camper butt right there.
Me too.
Yeah, you do have a spot for it. Sorta.
I got rusty containers. There's tons of spots.
Yeah. Your container is rusty.
And so that's the only time the ambush happens, because now we're in combat with them.
We're in combat.
There's no more ambush.
Unless it says ambush when we get shot. Which is basically
now
good on the werewolves. Not great for the rider wolves because ambush means shooting down here. So, yeah. All right. I believe it is starting with me. I can spend 1 or more ammo. So I discarded ammo. I do have a spot. All right. I hate doing that.
Which one are you shooting?
Well, that is the question. They can both take 1 damage, but he is more defended than this one. But I don't want this one to hurt us anymore.
Why is he more defended?
He is a 2. He is a level 2 baddie.
Ew.
Now, notice there are 3s, 4s, and 5s, 6s coming up.
So we found the two enemies in the first event stack.
In the just right off the bat.
Yeah.
Just about.
I think that's what happened to us last time too.
Is it?
Yeah.
Yeah, it's not good. I will shoot this guy, knowing that you will probably reap the benefits, but we have to kill this dude. So, I did shuffle these. So here we go. Here's our outcome card. Woot.
It's for you.
If I was shooting with this,
yes.
Oh, it's not more heavily defended. It can shoot us worse, is the deal.
Oh, you can do.
So I'm doing 1 damage.
Yep.
Not enough, obviously.
Not enough.
So I'm hoping
that I do it.
That you kill them off. I'm just going to put these down here for now.
Sure.
Because I don't think they shuffle back in.
Probably not yet. I think later.
It doesn't really say what happens with them, but we can assume.
So you get a glory point.
Yes. For each attack that inflicts 1 point of damage.
All right, I will attempt to do that as well, spending my ammo.
All right.
Kill him.
I hope you do, because we want loot. How about a miss?
Oh my God.
Steph! No.
No. Where's level 2?
No. Enemy.
Oh.
That is enemy level 2 would have done a hit. You are firepower 1 weapon. You did a miss amount of damage.
Terrible. All right, well.
That would be called a swing and a miss.
Yeah. Cool. Now what?
Now what happens is that the enemies get to fire. Starting from the right, which we're going to do it this way, right to left, basically, because that's the order that they came to us in.
Yeah.
We reveal 1 for each one of these, and we both take the bad part, because we're both in this region. And Ambush, which is a shot in the bottom. A shot in the bottom. I guess I'll take it here.
This is getting beat up here.
Yeah, we both took a shield in the back is what we got. And the next card is another bullet.
But the bullet goes into this picture, I believe.
Let me look.
Which is the bottom.
I'm looking. Look at the row matching the weapon used in the player section of the card. There are 3 possible outcomes. Oh, that's convoys fired. Enemies fire. The back of the outcome card now on top shows which convoy cards we must distribute the damage on. So it is, as you can see, anything on the bottom on any of the 4 cards.
These all have different backs, so it's not always going to be like
That's
that.
correct. That's what we did show that at the start.
Yeah, I'm just reminding.
Yes.
That's what it looks like.
Like, these are all tops and these are all bottoms.
Yeah, sometimes it has split.
Yeah. All right, well, that's that.
Aye.
Then we do end of round. Move the Aurora forward 1 space.
TikTok. I feel like we've gone nowhere.
There are more than 2 cards in the exploration zone.
Yeah.
It says discard the excess cards. What are excess cards? Starting with the first one. So we need to discard so that there are only 2 cards.
Oh.
It says discard the excess cards.
Oh. I think we probably did that wrong then, as well. I think we always just discarded the 2 cards.
What is the excess? I mean, it says if there are more than 2 cards, discard the excess cards.
Meaning?
It's 3 in a normal game, 2 in a 2-player game. So I guess discard the rusty container.
Okay.
Slide down and fill her up.
Fill her up. Oh, it's a top. It's a machine gun.
Oh!
Look at that armor.
Armor top.
That's very armory.
Now, those with the plus signs on it are the ones that Steph dealt in at the start of the game.
They were randomized, yeah. So 4 of them were mixed in.
4 of the ones with the pluses. So we might
seen 3 of them so far.
We might indeed find trailers in the 2 stack that I didn't know of, but I think I checked that though.
Yeah, and there were some that were not mixed in our game.
Oh, there were?
Yeah.
Okay, so maybe it's not as bad as I'm expecting. Okay, so there is one other thing that I think is sort of not great is that about in this game, and it's the only other complaint I've got, is when one person goes way ahead, they get all the enemies, and these people in the back, they can't possibly shoot. Now, granted, this guy's taking a ton of damage up here. I guess you sort of have to sort of wait on them a little bit. I mean, Buck didn't seem to be having any problem.
Yeah, but he couldn't take on anybody.
He couldn't take them on either.
So.
No. So it's sort of weird that they're sort of locked into the region.
Yeah. I feel like they should be following us if we don't
They should be following, but they are mostly going this way. We are mostly going this way. So, it's fine, I guess. Other than that, I enjoy the flow of the gameplay.
And I like the card management.
I love this. Yeah. I love the convoy stuff.
I do too.
I love the character management, the survivor management.
Yeah.
Because we like Survivor.
No, there's definitely a lot of really good things happening.
I mean, I don't want to sound like I dislike what Ares did here. I did want to point those things out, but overall I enjoy what the hand management, resource management, trailer management has in this game. So yeah. All right. The Aurora's moving on without us, and we are out of fuel, out of ammo, and basically out of luck, huh? As long as I'm ahead of you, I basically stay ahead of you with the turn order?
I believe so,
that's correct. The positions, in case of a tie, the positions of the tied player doesn't change. So yeah.
All right, I'm going to use my leader.
Because you get to go first because we are going exploration.
He's going to get contaminated.
Contaminated? Because you're doing
And it gets
a machine gun.
Oh, yeah.
Nice. Now look how nice this looks. It looks like a Mad Max looking. That looks so good.
Definitely a Mad Max feel.
Yes.
He got contaminated for his problems, though. So.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, shooter.
Worth it.
Wow, that guy was really good.
Yeah.
Had him, so.
He will take out the werewolves. Basically, if you get a shot, he's going to take them out by himself. Seems pretty good. Yeah, look at these. These are getting more boxes on them.
Yeah.
Oh, boy. Well, I can't easily get fuel. I could go after the shooter, but I have no ammo. And if I use the leader to get the ammo, shoot. Oh, when you rested, did you clear a bullet?
I had no bullets to clear.
You had no bullets at the time. We got bullets now, I can tell you that.
I got a lot of bullets.
I got a few bullets.
You gotta patch those up.
Oh, that's right. We can go to the supermarket to get fuel and ammo.
Well, you get food and fuel.
Food and fuel, or food and ammo.
Ammo.
Yes.
Yeah, like that.
I think I might go after exhausted to rest, spending of food.
Yep.
No. Going to exhausted, getting the supermarket, and then eating the food I get in order to move it to rest.
I was gonna do that.
Yeah, I did it.
Boo.
And basically all that gave me was an ammo, and I lost the food getting the ammo.
It's true.
So I hope it was worth it.
Yeah, it makes me less like, what do I should do? I don't know. Just take, I'll take the dude. Whatever.
Who? Which dude?
Oh,
Preacher?
maybe I shouldn't. Shoot.
You will get him.
Yeah, I'll take him. Whatever, it's fine.
You have now got him.
I got space for him. He's controlling the machine gun up there.
All right, let's color this in. How about a mechanic?
Mechanic.
That's really good.
Well, you still have your leader. That gets you the fuel you need.
Yeah, but then he gets contaminated.
Why?
Contaminated if he gets the fuel.
Yeah, it's fine. Game's early.
But the shooter's really good too, because I got some ammo right now. And I could get more ammo with this.
It's true. Twoo.
Twoo.
Twoo off.
Twoo of. I'll take another bullet hole, unfortunately. And the problem is that I might end up losing. I might lose people or stuff when they shoot. Well, they're not going to ambush. But I only have one weapon. Unlike you.
Is what brings us together.
Today. Buenos.
Boy.
Boy.
Boy. I wish you
Blackwing Bud.
I wish you lived closer.
So you could play games with us forever. Dang it. Do I get the shooter? Do I get this tasty mechanic and that fuel? What happens if he's contaminated? Can he not?
Nothing happens. He can have multiple contaminations on him.
Can he get multiple contaminations?
Definitely, because I had many last time.
Then why do you even need to No.
Well,
Each contamination lowers the card's exploration skill by 1 point. If the skill reaches 0, then the player must discard the survival card.
Oh, they're dead.
And 1 survivor token. So no.
Details.
And then you go on Buttercup. Nice.
Nice.
Or I could just say, you know what? Have fun with the shooter. I'm gonna heal up with 3. It would heal all 3 of these, right? Because you get 1 per.
Yeah.
Seems so good.
Yeah.
But I have no fuel, and you have fuel. You're gonna jump ahead of me.
Yeah.
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 You have no ammo.
I got
really
no
funny.
ammo.
Got no ammo.
Dun, dun. I can get ammo with the shooter.
You can get the ammo. Oh, you can actually get the shooter too.
Right.
With your... No. How'd you get your preacher there?
Doesn't he start in active?
No. Rest zone.
Aw.
I'm like, wait a minute.
Well, boo.
Yeah, he's in the red zone right now. So no, you can't get this.
But I wanted it.
I know you wanted it.
You don't know.
So shooter and thing and bullet hole puts me with no room to spare, and I can only kill one of these. So yeah, I can't possibly risk it. I hate going the conservative route. Hate it.
I'm gonna spend the food to make my pilot better. I fed her.
You fed her. But you can't do that during this turn. For now, we're gonna move all these over here. I mean, I guess you can, because you can do it during the rest phase.
Well, it's rest now.
It is rest now. Do it. Do your rest of your rest.
Don't be contaminated, leader.
Don't be contaminated.
All right, rest up.
Rest up.
Moving.
Moving.
What are you doing?
What do you mean?
Nothing.
I'm looking at my fuel gauge going, I wish Senor Azul hadn't driven.
Yeah.
He runs the fuel out.
I'm gonna move 3.
1, 2, 3.
Not quite enough.
Boo.
Preacher holding me back.
All right.
I can't fight, so...
Guess what? Pew, pew, pew. I can fight. I think
Try and kill the thing.
I'm going to have to try to kill those rider wolves.
I think you're gonna have to try.
I'm going to have to. A hit and a weapon jam.
Oh, well, that's fine. You hit. You get a fame.
I want to live forever.
And you win.
And I kicked his butt. Hi. I take this back.
You get a loot.
So, we would normally roll this over, but we know.
You probably should roll it over just cause.
Just cause reasons. Oh, look. D then B then A. It would have been B then A getting the loot. So, give me that loot.
It is this card.
Oh, yeah. It is this card. Loot is... Oh, it's a prisoner. At the end of the game, I get a fame. What is this?
That's a loot symbol.
Oh, that's just a loot symbol.
So does that person go into where?
Probably rest zone.
I would think so.
I'm gonna look.
Don't know.
I'm gonna look. I'm
gonna help you out.
A what?
And rearrange your people to put them into sleeping position.
Maybe I don't want him in the sleeping position. I gotta keep one up here because he's got drive. He's also in a sleeping position.
Yeah.
Let me see here. Discarding an enemy. Defeating an enemy. Look at the target boxes. The owner, let's see, adds it to a convoy at the end of the convoy's fire step. The enemy card is discarded. You get the target counters. Oh, each of the other players with target counters on there get 1 object card for each target counter at the end of convoys fired.
Yeah, I forgot. But I missed, so I'm a failure.
at the end of the convoy's fire step. Oh, you just added to the convoy. Does that mean it goes into the active zone or the rest zone?
That's what I was curious about.
When you get it during the exploration phase, it's clear. It says it recruit a survivor. You take a survivor token and add it to your convoy. You move the survivor card to the rest zone. But that's recruit a survivor. But this is unclear.
Well, we can try and look on the BGGs, I guess.
We can look on the BGGs. And adds it to his convoy at the end of the convoy fire step. Let me see. Appendix, loot cards. The prisoner. A prisoner who gains this card places it in his rest zone.
Okay.
And adds the survivor token to his convoy. If desired, the player may discard this card and the survivor token. Why would you do that, though? It's an extra
person
stuff.
Yeah.
Why would you do it? Yeah, so like she's resting now.
Yeah. Cool.
Yeah, cool.
Saved her.
Saved her.
That was fire weapons.
Yeah.
Now we're end of round. Kill the...
That's bad.
What? So we kill 3 cards.
No.
No.
Yes, more than 2.
Right. Okay. I'll take.
You take this down here, 3 more up. Contaminated storehouse.
Oh, so if you go there, you have to take a contamination.
Yes, because up in the corner, there was not one for the supermarket. There's not one for the rubble. Give me some few L's. Give me some.
I'm in the lead now.
Yes, you are. Means I go first.
I gotta swap that around.
I can repair my gun when I'm over there. Yeah, swappy this. Ship's moving out.
Man, it goes fast.
Yeah, it's way too fast. I don't see how you can possibly get there in time.
We did it last time, even though I didn't think we were able to, but we did.
It was ridiculous.
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 All right, a lot of people. Well, now because we get more actions, right? So.
Well, yeah, that's what we end up doing. We usually get a whole lot of that.
I need that. So
that?
Don't take what I need.
Duh. Yeah.
Yeah.
I won't take what you need. Duh. Well, I'm not going faster than you, so I should just go ahead and
something or other.
take me a shooter or something. Exploring with the Hermit is good to avoid all of that.
That's great, yeah.
That's really good.
Can you hear the music out there?
I can hear it.
I know you can hear it. Can everybody else hear it? Do you like it?
I enjoy it. Yeah, does this help? I mean, is it... I don't know if it's immersive because it's not like sci-fi.
It's not like... Yeah, it's not like... but...
That was fantastic.
But it's something to, like, kill the silence, I guess.
Bree likes it.
Cool.
So, yeah, lo-fi girl.
I like it.
Yeah.
Yeah. Yeah.
Yeah. I guess I will have to go to the contaminated storehouse.
Wow. But you get to repair 2 things. Oh, you don't need to.
Oh, yes, I do.
Oh, yes, you do.
And I get a
Get some fuel.
fascination. Yeah, but do I want the food or the fuel?
What does the shooter say, by the way?
No, that's not a fox. Deal an additional bullet hole to the first enemy you hit.
Okay.
during this phase.
It's not bad.
It's not bad, especially since you have a machine gun.
That's true.
Now. I hate that I have to do it this way.
Okay.
Though when I get that, I could possibly...
Alright, I'm going to heal up my Lita. Going into the second position. Taking the mechanic.
It sounds good.
Not that I have room for more people, but whatever.
I considered it.
I've got a lot of damage on my convoy.
A little baggage rack.
It's so cute.
It's so cute. It's a baby baggage rack. That object seems really good. I could run in the rubble and get more stuff.
Yeah.
No, I'm just gonna have to get the shooter, I guess. I don't really need the shooter, but every weapon counts, I guess. Blah. I don't have anything to repair, sadly.
Am I allowed to bullet hole my machine gun? Or do I have to put it into empty space?
Bullet hole a machine gun.
I think I need to put it into empty space.
Sorry? I don't understand.
If I did this and got these two things, though, this bullet hole has
thank
to
you
go
for
into...
explaining, because there are specific rules about it. And I'm like, what are you talking about? Just has add a damage counter to your convoy, so you can basically just take it wherever you want.
I really thought it couldn't be on a position with it, an icon.
Why? You can't use that anymore. If that happens, I mean, yeah, you could do it. You can't use it anymore.
Okay.
Why would you want to do it there?
Well, like if I picked up two things and of damage or something, then I could damage this.
Yeah, but then you can't fire that weapon. Yes.
That's fine.
Yeah.
So
what's wrong with that?
Nothing.
Yeah, I'm trying to figure it out.
All right.
Ooh, an armored truck.
Armored truck. +1 speed.
But has
It's not-
less storage capacity.
Yeah, it's not.
It's faster.
It's faster, yeah.
Yeah, with the +1, I think you have to have a person in that spot. I'm looking. Armored truck. So the appendix is really good. With discussing a lot of these things. Biomass turbo truck. I'm trying to find this. It says +1 truck speed, but I guess if you don't have it bullet holed, it's +1 truck speed. It goes 2, but if that spot is open, it's a 3. And you can't put anything on those spots, I do believe. Where's the placement rules? Weapons and special boxes have specific effects and may only hold damage counters. As long as the damage counter is on the box effect cannot be used.
All right, I'm going to spend 2 to get this.
That seems good. And 2 repair, you need the 2 repair like crazy.
I need a 2 repair, yeah.
Yeah. I'm clearly done.
So I have a question. If I use her on the first location, I would take a contamination. She would die immediately.
To my knowledge, that's how contamination works.
That's not good.
If the exploration skill reaches 0, meaning the number of contamination counters is equal to the total of the survivor's exploration skill plus any food tokens used to feed the survivor. If the survivor receives the contamination counter that kills him while he is performing a card action, he still carries out the action he was performing. He cannot do the bonus action that turn.
Okay, so I couldn't get the contamination and heal myself.
No. If you receive the contamination counter that kills him while he's performing a bonus action, he carries out the bonus action, but it can't do the card action. If he does this over here. Whichever one he was doing that killed him, he can't do the other thing.
Yeah.
Yep.
Well, I guess I'll just go over here, and the mechanic doesn't have to work today.
She is working, just not hard. She's repairing a bullet hole.
She did nothing. She's going to be doing nothing.
Putting the butt crack spackle putty on the...
This one. She heals too.
Okay. Because during the rest phase, she would have healed him anyway.
Right. That's what I mean.
Right.
You're catching my drift.
I'm picking up what you're putting down.
Yep. All right.
No, during the rest phase, the mechanic allows her player to remove up to 2 damage, but that's if you were in the active zone. You are not in the active zone.
Gotcha. All right, so then she didn't...
I'm assuming each survivor has an ability that can be used in the phase listed. A player may use the ability only if it's in the active zone. Now, here's the catch. You move them from the rest to the active. Well, it's still the rest phase. Does it happen? That is unclear.
I mean, I would think so.
I would think the opposite. Because either you can use them for that, or she does the other. So I will take a look. This is called...
The mechanic?
Yeah, thank you. Mechanic Last Aurora. GG. There's also Project Athena, which is the first expansion, and Frozen Steel, another one coming. 4 starting crew with asymmetrical abilities. Ooh, you know I love that.
No, I know you love that.
Here it is. Clear Up Rules, the mechanic lady who repairs 2 each rest phase. Where is it? Not certain on these, but here goes. Yes, it only works if she's in the active zone. Yeah, but that doesn't answer whether it's when it gets to the active zone. It's still the rest phase. It doesn't say. Last Aurora review. There's not enough room for Grandpa and your can of beans.
It's true. Not enough.
I guess we'll just do it as you want, I guess.
I mean, my thought process is she would have a...
Here's another one.
My thought is that you move her into the active zone during the rest phase and you do it then, meaning you can't do it during the whole time when you're grabbing cards and stuff.
From Moro Chiabato.
Yeah.
You can use her ability after moving her from the rest of the active zone during the rest phase.
Yeah, that's what makes sense to me.
All right, well, you are correct.
Not that I have any bullets to remove, but later I probably will. Maybe. Preacher doing nothing.
Gotta make the bigger again. Here we go. Everyone's quiet. All right. So we left me at the rest phase. I moved these over. I need to heal up my leader who is contaminated. Oh, she goes down here. Then the movement phase. I guess I'm moving.
I move first.
Yep.
I move 1, 2, 3.
Good luck.
I'm on the next page.
Yes.
So.
And I'm going to.
So you're going to take on these people.
No.
What do you mean no?
Taking on anything. I'm going to get shot at. That's all I'm doing.
Okay.
Oh, did we get shot at last time?
I don't know. Probably should have been.
I don't think we got shot at.
All right, so.
Well, did we get shot at?
I'm like 5.
Well, we do take a bullet.
Which I would have removed with the mechanic right now. And I've had space. So.
Yes, you have. You have had space. Get rid of them. All right. So, we are on fire weapons. There, you can't fire because they're on a different one.
Yeah.
I could fire, but you know what? It's just not worth it, I guess. And I really can't do anything about it because I have no things. So yeah, we got number 2 cards coming already.
I see that.
Good luck to you.
Well, we're halfway through, right? That was round 3.
That was, yeah, I guess so. I get shot. It is a 1. It's a hit.
1 hit.
1 more hit. That sucks. We clean up.
Bing, bong, bing.
Dang it.
Dang it.
Little baggage rack. Armored truck. Armored camper. Vulcan gun.
I need a camper.
I need a Vulcan gun and some travelers.
Oh yeah, they got things on them.
Discard the travelers and a resource to gain 2 fame stars and an object, or discard the travelers to take all the resources on the card and gain an object and a negative fame.
And if I use the preacher, I talk them into sense, and then I don't take the negative fame.
Right.
Okay.
Yeah.
Hey, DC.
Hey, DC.
Yeah, we're having fun. So we advance the boat.
Yeah, we do that before doing
chug,
this.
chug. And then I do something important.
Too bad that there's not an enemy there.
Did I do that? Ba ba ba.
Ba 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 ba.
Campa. No, I don't think I want it. I think I want number 1.
Number 1.
Number 1.
You're number 1.
And I'm going to use
Armored tanker. Can hold only food or fuel in that armored tanker. Boo. Oh, I didn't get this guy. Sort of need him. Yeah, I'm starting to lose my people quickly.
I could use more movement, but I actually want more holding space, more like
Yeah, all that.
containers.
Whoops. Shooter wants this gun.
Yeah.
Unfortunately, he's not going to be able to fire it because he's sleeping. guess I'll put these down here a little bit.
Yeah.
Or move the whole stack. You.
Jackal. Wow.
Before moving, gain 1 resource of any type not present on your colony. So good.
I think I want. Ugh. That? Maybe.
That? What?
What? Alright, I will use this lady.
This lady.
To get this thing.
Armored tanker. Thank you very much. Explorer. When you explore with the Explorer, you can use the bonus action of any zone slot.
So I can get a food and a bullet. A food and a bullet. For this.
You got a shot. Exploring with my prisoner to get this armored truck. I no longer need my starter truck.
Wow. Alright, something good come out.
And I get to repair 1 thing.
That's good.
Eh,
Meh.
it's alright.
It's alright. What's this?
A merchant.
Oh, he's got fuel.
Exchange the merchant's resource with 1 resource of a different type from your convoy to gain an object, or discard an object to gain 2 objects.
Interesting. Kinda not sure. When you explore with the Explorer, you can use the bonus action of any. Well, that is better.
Yeah, I mentioned that.
I know, but it's thinking is hard. Discard the traders and 1 resource to gain. Oh. I could just go heavy into negative fame.
You don't want to fly high?
No, you know what? I'm going to take the Explorer because more people. Why not?
Why not?
I get a person and a bullet shot at and food or...
And to food?
Oh my goodness. Sure. No, I'm not supposed to do that. I'm not supposed to do that.
What?
I can't do that. Put it back.
Well, we can do that right now.
Put it back. Because reasons. I can't. I need a fuel. And I need to figure out how to get a fuel.
Fuel? Fuel. Fuel.
Yeah. Yeah, that's 2 fuel. It's not a terrible idea. Or I can take a negative fame. Wow, to get both of that. Alright, I'm gonna do this.
Slap.
I have to exchange this with
You gotta put something else on it.
this, sadly. But then I get one of these things. And a fuel. And a fuel for that. So, now 2 fuel.
Seems good.
And whatever this is. Okay.
So if I discard the travelers, I get both of those things. Can move one of my peoples down. Hate to lose a star.
Yeah.
Hey, Spezio, 10-month streak. For some reason, this reminds me a bit of Arctic Scavengers. It's very thematically like Arctic Scavengers.
Very much so.
Though this is not as much deck building, but there are a lot of. It's the same feel, I think. Yeah.
It's definitely the same feel. Because Arctic Scavengers, you're not working with each other. You're very much trying to survive on your own.
Yes, Dr. Sign, we do have music. Is it okay?
Yeah, dude. Do you like it? Thanks, Pizio. Thanks, Scott, for subscribing. 10 months.
Yeah.
Woo!
That's what I said.
I know.
10 months.
Weird. It's like, oh, that's what's different.
She couldn't put her finger on it. Or I could take the jackal, and then I could get whatever I want. But I'm like starting to fill up with people. Though people is you get more stuff. Am I right?
Right. That's that. You get more actions with more people.
But
so.
I don't have a lot of space here.
I know.
I wanted to heal up my leader, but that's not going to happen.
Oh, it goes into your...
Yeah, it's all going to move, but yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, and that means I get another dude in my convoy and basically just carrying guys.
Well, that is a victory point, right? For one of the conditions.
Well, I hope so. I keep the sound low so I didn't quite hear it at first, so yeah.
That's fair.
All right, well, now I guess we spit out another card. And there's a tanker shipwreck.
And then I'm done.
Where is the bad guys?
Well, we found them
also
early,
done.
and now we're finding them late.
Rest time.
You don't have any
Rest time.
ammo anyway.
What?
You don't have any ammo to shoot them.
No, I want them to shoot you.
Oh.
Yeah.
There you go.
You.
Me?
Yeah.
So I kind of want to go 3 spots. So I'm going to just spend a fuel. Oh, no. I have to first... Dang it.
You have to first dang it.
I'm first
You are not danged.
resting like this.
Yeah, you did not do that?
Doing it. I thought I had a food, but I don't.
You're missing...
So, I'm missing
Let the record show she's missing the food.
All right, I will spend 2 fuel to go 3 spaces.
2?
Yes.
To go 3?
Yeah, so I can get a fuel.
I see that. And ditch the fuel token.
Now you're more than 6 spaces behind, so if you use your pilot, you'll get a +1.
I don't want the +1.
Oh, okay, then never mind.
Because I don't want to end up here. Because I go 3 already. +1 for my co-pilot, and I don't want an extra one.
Gotcha.
I mean, I guess I could take it and put it on my leader.
Yeah.
But no, then I have to feed him just to get him here. No, that's not a good plan. That's just not a good plan. Spezia says I'm getting a lot of buffering.
I'm not getting it on my phone. Buffering.
And plus we're showing green here.
Yeah, I'm not. But yeah. We are streaming at a higher rate.
We are streaming at a higher bit rate.
You might want to lower your end.
That's correct. So yeah, that's probably not a good plan for me. I don't have to move all of it. I will move to here and see if it kills me in the end. All right.
That's it.
And that's it.
There's nobody to fight.
Nope.
You
And
moved out of the regions.
we're gonna ditch these.
One of them goes over this way.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And then
This over here.
this was an armored baggage rack. Look at that.
That would have been great.
That would have been great.
That would have been great.
All right. It would be fire weapons. Nope. End of round. Goodbye, folks.
Bye.
Oh, I should have gotten a resource type during movement. And I spent this. So I would I guess I would get ammo.
Sure.
I mean, food is nice too, but
Twitch doesn't always give the option to downgrade.
Wow. I was going to downgrade the video quality, but they're only streaming 1080 by 60. Weird. Maybe it's because we are at 60. You know, streaming at 60 instead of 30. That might be causing it. You know, forcing it for that. A biomass recycler, Rendell and Randall. Ambush. Each player chooses to lose one resource or your convoy is going to receive a bullet in the front.
Whoa.
Pay me. And then a ruined settlement where you're going to have to lose a fame just to go there. Unless your name is Preacher, is that correct?
Yep. He can't quite reach there yet, but in a minute.
In a minute. Well, you can feed him to get him there. All right.
You're first anyway, so it's going to slide down, maybe.
Maybe it might. Well, it's a problem for me to get anything in the high zone. I could.
Yeah, I only got 2 people this round, so it's not great. Oh, did we boost the boat?
I did not. Are we at the start of 5, really?
Yeah.
And like I just got into the coast?
Yeah.
Might help for future streams to lower FPS to 30 since you aren't streaming video games. Yeah, we want this to look nice and smooth and this to look nice and smooth. We intentionally just boosted it to 60. So, I don't know.
Yeah.
I'll think about it. I mean, we've only got one buffering complaint so far.
Streaming is like an ongoing
struggle
slash experiment.
Yeah. It's true. Now notice through all of these 2s, there's just nothing, no ways to get additional trailers. We're going to get something
I was hoping
big.
for the trekking. I didn't get that.
No, I didn't either. I got an armored truck.
I didn't see it at all.
No. I could discard one of these for 2 of these. I sort of like this. I really don't like any of it, and I don't have anywhere to put anything.
Yeah.
Yeah. Nowhere to put stuff. All right, leader, you're going to the front and losing this. I'm taking the. I'm discarding an object to get 2 objects.
Okay.
I like that object, but. You know, 2 objects are better than 1, maybe?
Maybe. They did help me the first game. So there's lip syncing issues.
I'm seeing a bit of lip syncing, but as I'm bouncing between you, watching you in my craft game, it doesn't bother me much. Oh.
Well, that's not good either.
If I clap, do you see you hear the clap or see it first? Might be on your end because you're watching multiple streams at once.
I find that
happens.
Happen, yeah. What does the end around? If that's empty, I get a food.
Not if it's if it's not shot, then you'll get a food.
Got you.
You don't get a food there. You get a food.
I get a food.
Though your recycler could be shot.
You didn't take a thing?
Didn't take a thing? I went to the merchant.
Oh.
I didn't have much of a choice.
Oh, okay. So if this guy goes to the tanker Sphinx,
you said tanks a lot.
I don't know. I can't read it.
Yep, you get one of these.
I would get one of these, right?
Yep.
And I would get 2 fuel, right? Yes.
Yeah, 2 fuel.
And then do I get to remove those 2 on him?
Sure, why not?
Cool. I like that. That works.
Mm-hmm.
I'm gonna go speedy.
I would like to go speedy. So, do I have to load things on before I can use them? I assume I do. Like, I could not take these 2, eat the food immediately, put that there. I don't think I can do that. I don't have anywhere to put anything. It really sucks. Yeah, I might just end up having to just skip my turn. Blah. I can't hold anything else.
Me?
Mm-hmm.
I will use Preach to go there to get the other goods from that card. He gets a contamination on him. And then I can remove the contamination. Do I want to bring him down? Probably.
Bring him down.
Because...
Yep, you got more.
Why not? No!
Yep. You wanted it, you got it.
Maybe I can move out of the region, make you deal with it.
Good luck to you.
Alright, so now we rest. I get to heal this.
I haven't finished.
Oh, I thought you were done.
I have one more card.
Sorry.
Well, in order for me to have any fuel, I sort of have to just skip my turn. So, sure. Alright.
Wow, that is a bummer. It's gonna be a wild ride.
Yep. I'm just going to put this prisoner down here because you guys know what it is. There we go. Cover her up. You guys can't even see my abilities anyway. You.
Movement.
Movement. I'm going to take 8 fuel.
Wow.
So I have a jackal.
That must be nice.
Well, yeah, it was.
I'm gonna go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
What? No.
What?
That is incorrect.
1, 2, 3, 4, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I'll spend all my fuel and go 6. End on the
1, 2,
bullets.
3, 4, 5, 6. All right, there's your bullets.
Bullets.
I'm gonna go. I believe 3 plus 4 plus 5, so I get to go 5 if I want to be contaminated. If I don't mind being contaminated. No, don't want contamination.
Julie and Weirden reunited again.
It's so sweet.
Reunited and it feels so good.
All right. That is that. Now we fire weapons because we have things to fire at. Rendell and Randall come up and say, hey, I want your stuff. And then the final Hal, they come up and say, hey, I want your stuff. And they both ambush us. Each player chooses to lose a resource or the convoy, I don't have this anymore, receives a bullet in the front. How
I'll
about
take
a bullet in the front?
Bullet in the front.
Me too.
No.
That's...
Can I rearrange my dudes?
I guess.
Probably not.
Probably because you knew it was coming.
Yeah, that's true.
During all game phases except this phase, you can move your stuff.
I would have known.
You would have known because you saw it on the card.
Yeah.
You just haven't seen any fire happen.
Yeah.
They're trying to keep you from switching it as you take the damage.
Yeah. So in the front.
Yeah, anywhere on the front.
Yeah.
Either card.
Cool. I guess. So that was one thing. What was the
one
next
thing.
one?
Each player chooses to put a contamination on a survivor, or you get 2 bullets in the bottom.
I'll take 2 bullets in the bottom.
Wow, holy mackerel. I guess I'm taking a contamination in the front.
In the front.
Put it in the front. I don't know if that's where I want to put it. I don't know. That's not where I want to put it. All right, and that's that. You.
I'm gonna fight.
Good for you. Which one are you gonna fight?
I'll fight the 4.
Rendell and Randall. Sure.
With my 2 machine.
Your 2 machine gun. What do you do? 1 shot.
Ugh, it's terrible.
Good job, Steph. 1 in the pow, right like that. How about an A?
Let's go again with my little 1 bitty gun.
And I think you do all of your stuff. So
yeah.
Do you get a B or do you get an A?
I would get a B as well.
You do get a B as well?
Yeah, I only got 2 fire tokens, so.
Yeah, what happens if you need another one? After resolving your attack, you may make another attack using a different weapon and may keep attacking as long as you have weapons and ammo to use, or stop attacking and end your turn. If you need to place a target but all your target counters are on enemy cards, you must choose any to place on the enemy that you just hit. Slide any other target counters to the left if necessary. So what?
I'm going to fight. I spent an ammo to fight with the 1.
On a 1.
On the same thing.
On the same thing. How about a hit?
A hit. I get another fame. Beep. Now, if you want to kill it off, you can.
It's sad I gotta do 1 point of damage to it with my 3 Vulcan gun.
Or you can try with the other person.
Yeah, but that also seems like a waste.
It seems like a waste because we're going to be taking hits from both things if you choose.
No, we're probably going to take hits from both things if I
go for that.
Go for that.
Unless you think you can get 3
Unless
hits.
I do.
Somehow.
Well, I have a shooter right now.
Oh, so you're going to get a +1. So you might do it.
3 and 3 and 4 and 3 and 3 and 3 and 3 and miss and 3 and
miss.
1.
Oh, God.
There is a miss.
Okay, so that's a...
I am going to shoot the final howl.
All right.
3 hits, which is really 4 hits, so I get it on there and I get the loot because it's a biomass turbo truck.
What?
I now own a biomass turbo truck.
Wow.
Which can have 3 trailers. So what happens to the damage? You just get rid of it.
No, I think it... Well, maybe.
I don't know, but that's why I'm looking. That's interesting. You discard the truck card and replace it with your new truck card. You must remove all the tokens and counters. The damage go back into the reserve. The resources and survivors are put on the side. You move it to the matching discard pile and replace it with a new card. You then put your survivors and resources as you wish. Oh, that's nice.
Yeah, you're replacing it, so that makes sense. Yeah.
Holy mackerel, that's better.
It's so good. Oh my God.
It's so much better.
Dang.
Yeah.
That was bad for me. But what was I gonna say? Oh, you get fame because you hit.
I'll be the biomass hole.
Uh-huh. Alright. Oh, here we
Man,
go.
that thing is huge. It's got a 3 weapon on it. To go with my other 3 weapon, I'll never have enough ammo for all this stuff. Ridiculous.
We do have another final round.
All right,
so.
it then shoots at us.
Ugh.
And there is no other discard, so I'm going to shuffle these
Yeah,
up.
to have a discard.
Not looking at it.
Wow.
Wow.
Oh, you want to remove that?
I
Yeah.
want to remove
You
this
should.
because I want to shuffle that as well.
You should show the card you just got, actually.
The what? The biomass turbo truck?
Yeah.
Kaboom!
Kaboom.
Look how awesome that thing is.
It's huge. It's a 4-speed plus 1.
A 4-speed
5-speed.
plus 1. So I got a 5-speed.
Dude, you're gonna like go crazy fast. And I'm gonna,
When
be,
you
like,
go, whoa.
I'm gonna be like really behind.
It is a what? This is a 4, Rendell and Randall?
Yeah.
It's 1 bullet.
Well, that's not bad.
To our 4th
I don't have that.
vehicle. So, Galaxy Trucker, whoosh, miss.
I don't have the 4th.
No, nor do I.
They just miss me.
They miss you a lot. All right, then what?
Wow, that's.
Wow. All right.
I guess it's the final round.
I guess.
I got a lot to do. I don't think there's gonna be a way. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. 12 movement. Here we go.
Yeah.
Let's go.
It's gonna happen.
There's a turbo truck.
Not gonna happen.
It goes 3.
I see that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I mean, with 6, I'm just here. It's not great.
Not great.
Not great.
We're not moving quickly, guys. We're really slow today.
All right, so reviewing the victory conditions here.
Yes.
It is now beside a space with a white 6. Is it not?
Yes.
The game ends and the winner is determined. And if you get there, because I'm not getting there, we're going to get fame for uncontaminated survivors. If no players reach the ship, we're going to get a fame point for each convoy card without damage counters on it.
Oh, yeah. I remember that.
So it's me?
Yeah.
Well, you know what I'm taking.
What?
I want convoy cards.
Yeah. For real.
For sure. All right, prisoner, go get me a biomass recycler to go on my biomass turbo truck.
Ah. All right, now you slide it down.
And I get to either repair or I don't get to do much of anything. I guess I probably should have gone up here first. Big baggage rack.
All right, so you go like.
This.
Oh, I didn't.
What?
I think I just took all that damage now.
Exhausted.
Did I? Yeah, I think so. Okay. I'm gonna go here. Grab the.
Oh, where did I take the damage? No, we took the damage on the butt. We didn't get it.
Okay.
What did you take?
This.
You
And
took
then
that.
something like this.
And then something like that.
I'm gonna take food and a hit. Food and a hit. Okay.
if I should use him for that. Well, I don't want to use anybody for anything, really. That gets me an ammo and a fuel. I really want the object, though. Does it help me to even move up? Yeah, because I'm taking away victory points from you. Because you're gonna get fame points.
The difference between the
as
space.
far up as you are. Oh, that bites.
Is it me? Sorry.
Yeah.
Oh, you did something. Boo.
Yeah, was I not supposed to?
I mean, I gotta take that truck. All right.
What truck?
Oh. Gives me extra. This.
Doof.
But I was gonna do that. Alright, he's just. Do I care about the card? That was a buff. Alright, well, I'm not gonna care. I'm gonna take the truck.
Turbo
And I
truck.
get to heal 2 things.
Of course, that doesn't give you an additional card, but sure.
No, but 1, it automatically healed that.
Yeah, that's
And
true.
2, it gives me 2 extra speed.
And 3, it gives you an extra 2 repair.
Yeah. 2 repair.
Heavy armor. If you can place it, it is there.
We are in the 3 deck.
You in the 3 deck.
I don't have enough dudes. Should have got the dude the first round. I think that would have helped.
What, dude?
I don't know, whatever dude was out first.
I'm taking the big baggage rack. Do I want the food?
The food.
The food. I don't think I need the food. Bad guy. Yes,
No.
the immortal wolf.
Oh boy.
Ambush. Each convoy receives a bullet in the front and the bottom.
Okay. Slap a dislike. I will spend a food to boost her to be a 2, and then I'll take this thing. And I will take a hit and a food.
Orphan.
I'll spend the food to move her down, actually.
Wow. What do I want to do?
Orphan.
Well, 2 shots is better than an extra shooter, to be honest. Yeah, the orphan is good, but I would have to spend both of my people to get her for an extra, extra star. I get an extra star right here.
When in doubt, take a hit to the bottom.
Bottom's hit.
Totes.
I can't add anything else.
No, you can't. Well, you can't. Because you could add a container if you found one. But...
Yeah, I could add a trailer.
Yeah.
I can't add a device.
Right.
So I've only got one shot. I don't think the shooter matters. I will take the object.
And you get a minus of fame.
Minus a fame?
For that location that you just threw to the side here.
Minus... Oh, minus a fame, so it's not worth the object. It is a minus fame. Nope, nobody, nope.
Nope, nobody, nope.
Nope, nobody, nope. Nope, nobody, nope.
Oh, hey, thanks for following, Jimbo.
Jimbo.
Yo, Jimbo.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Maybe one more, maybe two more. I would be out of Rendell and Randall's space. I'd be into your space. Nope, nobody, nope, nope. You are totally going to beat me at this because there's just nothing I can do about it.
Not a thing.
Not a thing. Because I can't get up there enough for it to matter.
Nobody, nope.
Nobody, nope.
Unless we only score points for the people behind us if we hit the boat.
I mean, the people behind us.
Because I'm not hitting the boat.
Unless you get 12.
12 with all that fuel I have.
So what people behind us do you mean?
So the points, if I were to score 1, 2, 3, 4, I would get 4 points or whatever.
You will. What? Well,
okay, sure. I didn't know if it only...
That's what I'm saying. That's why you're going to win, because we're about equal here and here, and...
Sure.
Yeah. Sadly. And there's just nothing that can be done about it. Best I can hope is that another bad guy comes out. Bad guy. Armored container.
Well, you can take the armored container. I can't.
Not really.
I have my leader. What's he gonna do? Probably... Take this girl. Put you on my shifter. And I'm gonna get a hit and a bullet, I guess.
Bad guy. Old refinery.
Oh, it's a dangerous old refinery.
A contaminated one.
Yep. I never found the shortcut. I was hoping to, but never did it.
So I won't be able to move the co-pilot. I won't be able to move with the co-pilot if I spend the food to take the armored container.
You get a food back.
if I take a bullet,
Oh.
which we don't want to take bullets by the end of the game if you don't reach the ship. I don't want to take a bullet.
That's right.
So I would just take the armor container. Will not get the food. I'm going to get food. I'm supposed to have gotten the food at the end of the round. I don't think I did it. When did I get this thing?
Last turn.
So I should have a food?
Sure.
I guess I could use it to get the armor container then. Using the food to make her stronger.
Yeah.
And then move her down so I can get her speed.
Yeah.
And get the armored container. Just going to put it over here on the... It is my fourth thing.
Yeah.
I am not taking any other things. No hits. How about this fallout shelter?
Doesn't matter. Really only mattered if we had... Yeah.
You are done?
Yep.
I could still go.
Oh, really? Wow.
But is it worth spending a card to get a card? I don't think so, sadly. I could pop that on top, but it would cost one of these to get it. One of my objects.
Okay.
I don't remember seeing you get food. Yeah, I got food from the radio telescope, but that was during the turn. At the end of the round, I should have gotten a food, and I could have put it here, which nothing was here.
Right.
So, thanks, Weirdman. I distinctly remember having more survivors than this.
In the first game?
In the first game.
Yeah, you had about 1 billion. This is about as many I have.
I only had 5. I mean, I had a bunch.
All right, resting.
I don't think anything else will be worth me getting. That ruins me a fame and gets me something.
Which is the same difference, right?
No, because I have to spend one of these to get it. Because I have no guys left.
You had 1 octillion.
1 octillion! That was so funny. Give me a random number. 1 octillion. All right. Moving them back. Moving these down. Movement phase.
All right, I go.
Spreading out my damage here.
I use this.
This?
To go extra 1.
Extra 1. All right, go 1 extra. How many are you going?
So I got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I think
6.
That's it.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5 objects.
So I got this. Eee.
E. That does not make an E sound. That's as far as you get.
Aww.
Nothing? No?
It would have been useful, but nope.
I go 4, 5, 6 if I want, 7 if I want. I think I'm going to go 6 and stop. Because I don't want to get shot by the wolf. And I probably don't have any way of getting the loot from the wolf. But I can get loot from this dude.
Yeah.
So I might as well.
Yeah, that's fair.
I mean, the most I could go up. Because I took 6. That's 4, 5. There's my fuel. 4, 5, 6. I get 1 extra. There's no reason to go 1 extra to
you would
maybe keep you, and not even for sure, but maybe keeping you from the loot. It still could be yours. It's not always the last one.
That's true.
I maybe keep you from the loot, and I miss this loot. Whatever it may be. So it is now fire weapons, maybe? I'm going to move these out of the way here.
Yeah.
Immortal Wolf is up. He says, I'm going to ambush your butt. You take a bullet in the front and a bullet to the bottom. There's a bullet to the bottom. There's a bullet to the front. Wow, you only got one shot against this dude. It could happen. You don't know.
It's not going to happen.
No, it's not going to happen.
All right, but I'm going to do it anyway because I can get my fame up.
You can get your fame up.
Well, actually, I don't have a target, so can I or
You
can
don't
I?
have a target.
I don't have a target marker.
Yes, you can.
Okay.
You can take it off of Rendell and Randall.
Okay. Doing it.
Doing it since you are first.
I would like to take
assuming
it
you
off
hit.
of A.
Well, it slides that way.
Okay.
When you take them off, they slide. I read that.
Okay.
So yeah, you can take it off an A, and then B's going to A, and then I'm getting B. So
It's a 2.
it's a 1.
Boom.
No, you said it's a 2. It's a 2 gun. Is what you meant.
Yeah. I did get that boosted though. So.
You did shoot him a tiny bit.
Yeah.
Then I'm gonna shoot Rendell and Randall. I wish I could. I could have shot him twice, or wish there was something else to shoot at. 3 and a jam. That's a bullet hole, basically. Well, I guess I'm going to bullet hole this Vulcan gun because it doesn't matter which one it gets put on. And actually, that can actually take another shot up front. All right. And so it is dead. I've got mine on B. You've got yours on A. We draw another one for this, right?
Yeah.
It's not the one that's there.
Right.
I'm assuming.
Yep.
Reveal the top card and look. Here it is. C, then A. Does that mean you get it? I think it means you get it.
B is not listed.
B is not listed. How about that?
You still get one of these cards.
Yay. You left the loot. Gauss cannon.
I got nowhere to put it, but it does give me a point, I suppose. It's a 4
mine was a
cannon.
point too.
Dang.
Dang. And that is undone, I guess.
Now he fights my face.
Now he fights your face. Hey, Canuck.
Hey, Canuck.
This is gonna be. It's gonna be on the bottom.
Okay.
Here's the location.
What is it?
It is a 5. No, it is a 6. It is 1 bullet hole.
That's not bad. Boom.
I mean, they're usually never worse than 1. Ambush would have been worse because it would have been a front and a butt. I think that might be it. Let's count the points.
All right. What's the first thing?
Wait a second. When I shot him,
Yeah, you were gonna heal something.
I healed something. That's that biomass turbo check, I guess.
That matters, yeah.
That does matter. Because I took that. When did I take that? I took that on the weapon jam.
Yeah.
So I get it and I heal it.
Yeah.
Because of. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. We're gonna get. You're gonna get fame points of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So you're at 5. You're gonna get fame points gained or lost during the game. I'm at 3. You're at 8. 1 fame point for each unused object card. I'm at 6. You're at 11.
12.
Yes.
I got 3 unused.
Object cards.
Oh.
Max you can have is
2. So I'm
10.
at 10.
I'm at 6. You're at 10. Any fame points in the undamaged cargo boxes of the convoy and survivor cards. I have a prisoner for my 7th point.
11.
You have an orphan for your 11th point.
And this thing?
Yes, that thing.
So 12.
So I am at, 7? You're at 12?
Yeah.
Nobody reached the ship. We're going to get 1 fame point for every undamaged cargo card. My 7 becomes 13.
Mine's 4, so I get 16.
Oh, 14. I forgot this.
Yeah, that one.
14 to 16. It's that close.
That was pretty close.
Had I gone the
crushed
extra
you.
space, I thought you crushed me too.
You would have been hit by this dude, but you might have actually gotten that.
Oh, when did? Oh, that was the
You
bad.
might have actually gotten that loot card, whatever it is.
Had I gotten this loot instead, oh,
2 points.
2 points. But then it would have been the flip, and it would have been CA. It wouldn't have mattered because you did do a damage to
I
him.
did do a damage, true.
So you would have gotten 2 more points. So
If you rolled off the card to deal enough damage to do it.
So yeah, it was. Well, I did because
yeah.
it would have been that card. And that's all she wrote for Last Aurora. I liked it a little better as 2 players than I
liked
did with
it.
3.
I liked it more with 2 as well.
Yeah.
So Michael was 14, Steph was 16. That's
Yep.
pretty close.
So yeah, I like the variable scoring much more than the variable scoring in Black Angel
I never threw the mine down on your face. I was a nice person.
because it would have given me a bullet hole.
Yeah.
I didn't have enough space to store anything.
Yeah, you should have picked up the extra containers.
There were no extra containers for me to get.
We had a lot of like luggage racks at the top that you could have picked up along the way. Can't find them right now, but we had a bunch that we threw away.
Yeah, but I needed the Vulcan
He
gun.
wanted guns.
I wanted gun. Well, I needed guns in order to kill the things that you weren't taking, and then I ended up with the biomass turbo truck with a big gun on it. I had the MREs that let me move survivors from the rest zone to the active zone, and bam, I'd use him. I was going to use my.
That's really good.
And then I picked up one at the end of the game, so I was gonna. I can't do it twice in the same game. And then if I had taken any damage, I would not have taken any damage. So
Wow. Okay.
welding phase, any damage.
Yeah, that would have been great.
So yeah, those are my 3 objects. They're really good. So
I think with I haven't played the expansions, but I do think with the expansions,
I think we need to pick them up.
I think so. I think that it will give different bad guys to fight. Like it's always the same, like 5, 6 villains.
Yeah, and I think that this game is badly in need of expansions. I am hopeful. I am hopeful, and there are 2, so that's good.
Yeah.
I am hopeful that the level 2 cards have more trailers on them.
So there's also the backside, which I was thinking about doing.
Oh, that's totally different.
Yeah, so you're like coming up here and around it now, but looks like you could choose to go the shortcut, but you're gonna take contamination.
You can swim across, and you're gonna take the contamination.
So it's a little different.
Here it looks like you're gonna take contaminant.
Look at all these actions too.
Yeah, that's really awesome.
You can move 2. You could spend a fuel to go 2. That is so cool.
It says beta map. Let me look at this thing here.
Wow.
Oh, look, beta map. I see it.
I didn't know.
We didn't know. So hey,
now we know.
How about a beta map?
I definitely like that idea. Being able to move like as a free bonus.
So this is the
action.
beta map, and this is Sony.
Gotcha.
VHS? No, Sony is Betamax. So this is VHS, and this is Betamax. You don't get it.
No.
So once upon a time, there were 2 rival competing video formats. VHS and Betamax.
I don't know Betamax, so.
Exactly. Guess which one won?
Yeah, exactly.
Guess which one? Retro OG-san got it. You know why? Because he's retro.
That's right.
And Jelvia got it. Jelvia's doing Derek face.
That's right.
Yeah.
So yeah, I like it with 2 players. With more players.
It's like Blu-ray or HD DVD. Yes.
I mean,
guess who won?
I get it.
Yeah, you get it. Beta was way better, but Sony didn't license the tech until it was way too late. And Julie had a beta player. We also had a beta player. Yeah. Anyway, there is that. Last Aurora.
Yes.
from Aries. Definitely worth checking out.
Yes.
Despite some of the little quirks and stuff, I think there is a really solid game.
Yeah, I really like the card, and I like it because you're like upgrading your stuff as you go, but there's only so much you can do, and you're gonna get contaminated. All these things are gonna happen.
Mm-hmm.
I ended up losing a person in the first game we played just because I had too much contamination. I think that's what happened.
Oh, you also ran out of room, I think, and you didn't mind losing.
Managing all that is tough. Like, you had choices to get like big, like top baggage racks and stuff to hold more stuff.
I couldn't do it and hit the right spaces in order to keep up with you.
Right.
If I had just said I'm not gonna worry about
all that, yeah.
And getting another person, I wanted to get another person.
Yeah.
So yeah, that's why I didn't get the rack at that time.
Yeah, no, and that's fine.
Sad.
And it's all about managing your people. Make sure you can feed them so they can come back into play for the next round.
Absolutely.
6 rounds actually goes pretty quick. So if you're only doing 2 actions in a round, like, you're not getting as much. So you want to try and make sure you have your people, which I like. I like trying to manage all that. Getting the fuel you'll need to move your car, doing all this. So it has a very Euro feel to the mechanics of the game. While the theme is very not Euro-y at all. Like, when you think
it's more
of
Ameritrashy thing.
Yeah,
right?
definitely. Which is interesting.
It's not really deck building. It's not really tableau management, but it's not really exactly resource allocation, but it's got a little bit of all of that.
I mean, it definitely is deck building, but there's no deck. I mean,
there's deck building with no deck. It's worker placement with not. It sort of has workers.
Yes.
But that's sort of also your deck. You've got that convoy.
Yeah.
And so that's where you place all your stuff. I like placing this stuff and then those spots getting shot up.
Right.
I really enjoy that sort of thing.
Yeah, I think it works really well, actually. So I'm interested in the expansions.
I am too.
Especially if there's asymmetric starting cards and stuff, which I thought that they were. I'm like, ooh, my leader does that. That's awesome. But then your leader does that. I'm like,
the same thing.
Okay.
But yeah, asymmetric starting cards. And so both playing it as a 2-player game and knowing the 2 expansions are out moves this from the maybe we keep it to. I think this is a keeper. I think we put this on the keep shelf, and I could see playing this over a lot of other survival management sort of games. This is like a thicker version of, like someone had said, Arctic Scavengers. It reminded you of.
Yeah, definitely.
I think this is a thicker version of that where you're running on the map, whereas you don't do that on Arctic Scavengers.
Yeah.
Which is pure deck building.
Right.
Yeah. So, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's a surprise, right? I mean, this was a surprise game.
Yeah. I mean, I hadn't heard a whole lot about it.
Right.
And so.
Neither have I.
Yeah. And we opened it up, gave it a shot. Yeah, it was a pleasant surprise.
Yeah.
Yeah. Definitely worth checking out. Last Aurora by Aries. And was it Pendragon? Pendragon. But supplied to us by Aries. So thanks, Aries. And check it out. We'll be right back. Unless you got any final words.
No, it's good. Play it.